So, question of the week comes from Sandra, one of our subscribers, and thank you, please subscribe. And she says, "Hi again, I see various height coil springs out there, 6-inch, 8-inch, etc. So how do I know which height to buy? I presume that I measure the depth of the wood around the perimeter of the seat. What if the depth of the wood is 5 inches? Do I get 6-inch springs? Or would it require shorter springs?" The more important question is, what exactly are you upholstering? Because this is an upholstered seat which requires bigger springs. For instance, there's a number 9 spring in here. And for most cushioned seats, you need a smaller spring, coil spring, and this is a number 1. So that they determine this, by the way. We don't go by inches, I go by rungs, okay? So anything over 5 is the number spring that it is. So this has 6 rungs, it's a number 1 spring, and so on. So this was a very, very high spring because it's an upholstered seat, and we're trying to get all our height within the seat. Whereas if you have a cushioned seat, you're not trying to achieve all the height within the spring. As far as the relationship to a spring to the edge of the wood, obviously you need to be at least even with the wood. If it were a cushioned seat, sometimes the springs are even or a little bit above. But for most upholstered seats, you're lofting over, well over the wood rail, which you should be because you need to get the human form up above that wood rail. I hope that that answers a lot of your questions, but stay tuned because we're going to be getting into a lot of this in our classes coming up. So thank you for that question. Really, really interesting question, and you have a lot more on your email that you sent. Maybe we'll touch upon those other questions in other videos. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time.